Okay, I'm going to show you how to turn a picture into black and white. So I'm going to drag one of my photos that I've downloaded already, and I'm going to drag it into Pixlr. You can always click the open image and find it that way too. Okay, so I have my picture here. Okay, it's in color, but I want it in black and white. So then a few things I can do. I hit adjustment, then hue and saturation. And then this bar here, this one, you're gonna move all the way to -100. That means there's no color. If I move it all the way to 100, it's very colorful. In fact, so colorful, it's too colorful. Okay, so right in the middle is normal. All the way over here is black and white, no color, full color. Okay, so we want no color because we want a black and white image. Then click apply. Okay, and then you can adjust the lighting, contrast, things like that. So brightness and contrast. So you can play around and see what you like. Like that looks kind of cool. But not so much. Maybe bring up the brightness a little bit. Ooh, and the contrast. Ooh, look at that. Whoa. Ha 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 ha. So you can have some fun with this and play around and see what you like. Okay. I think I like it kind of dark like that. I'm going to apply. And I can also play around with highlights and shadows. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't really do a whole lot, but you can play around. I think it looks kind of cool with a little bit like that. And then my shadows. Just make it stand out more, right? Just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, apply. And you can play with exposure too. Let's see. Overexposed means tons of light. Underexposed, not a whole light, as if you're taking it in the dark. So middle is normal light. So thinking the exposure is actually okay. So I'm going to hit cancel it. I don't want to change that. And you can always play around with some of these other things too, but most of them won't change a whole lot because it's black and white. You can try levels. You can adjust these a little bit, and we can go over this another day. But you can adjust the levels to how you like. You can try and play around, see what things you like, what combinations you like. But the main things are hue and saturation to make it black and white. Okay, it's already black and white, so I can't change it anymore. It's too late. So cancel. But adjustment, hue and saturation to turn it black and white, and play around with brightness and contrast. You can play around with highlights and shadows, exposure, and anything else that you see that might look interesting. Okay, so then when you are done and you like your image, okay, then you can go to File, Export. You could click Save, but that's not going to save it as a JPEG. It's just going to save it on like Pixlr. So what you want to do is, or a PNG, so what you want to do is export, and then quick export as image as PNG, not the layer, image. And once you click that, it will ask you, okay, or it'll just download, or it might ask you, where do you want to save it? So, and then you have your picture on your computer, and then you can upload it to your assignment. Okay, so let's say you're working on Pixlr X, because that's something that you like to use. So I'm going to show you how to do it in Pixlr X. So here's my photo, and let's see if to find it. Let's see, it's adjust and filter. Let's see what color will do. Yes, color, we'll have it color. And then here it is, saturation. Bring down the saturation. Okay. You see temperature kind of changes the color, but we don't really want that. We want it just pure black and white. And so that's about it for the color. And you can go to light, adjust brightness, exposure, etc., the contrast, how much black, how much white. Black. Let's make this one really dark. Okay, and then your highlights, shadows, you can play around with those. And then when you are ready to save your picture, gosh, where is it? Oh, there it is. So save, okay. And then it asks you, okay, save it as what? JPEG, PNG, blah, blah, blah. Choose PNG because it'll do the full resolution. PNG, you can change the name if you want, okay. And then download. And there you go. Now your image is ready. It's saved on your computer and ready to save to your assignment. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I hope you learned a lot on how to change a picture into black and white. Bye.